All right, guys, we're into March 1st. And what we have today is it's kind of a callback to last Tuesday in that, if you recall, last Monday was the Chief, and we said that was kind of like the super intense day of the week. Tuesday, not as much intensity while we focused on something else. And that something else today is skill. But it's taking on a different format that we haven't quite utilized on a Tuesday before, but we will be trying out a little bit going forward. And that is, there is a skill here and you have time to work on it. And we're not even giving you a number or a volume to complete of that number. So what we hope is that that entices you to just try, right? If you log this workout and be on the whiteboard, it's as close to a check mark, check the box, as Beyond the Whiteboard is gonna get. And at the same time, it's allowing you this workout to lift heavy if you want to. So we got all kinds of people at the box right now, some who are doing sort of self-preservation mode for the open and some who aren't. And this workout kind of gives you whichever one you want, right? So here's how I did it, right? I am good at double unders. So what I did for that 30 seconds was I tried to hit the same number every single time. And that's what I would encourage you to do, right? Pick a number if you have double unders and try to be consistent with it. Like, in addition to intensity and skill work, you know that one thing that we've been working on a lot is consistency across rounds. So let's try to do that today. Let's say in the first 30 seconds of the workout, you're able to get 15 double unders. Let's try to do that every time we pick up the rope. That'd be pretty cool. The bike, pretty good day. Like, this is not a skill we're working on. It's not something that's gonna come up in the open, but it is where we get the bulk of today's sort of like intensity. So because it's only 30 seconds and because you had a 30-second rest before that, and because you have a 30-second rest after that, you can go pretty hard on the bike today. And gentlemen, I'm talking about RPMs somewhere above 60. Ladies, I'm talking about RPMs somewhere above 50, right? Let's call it a range. Women, 50 to 70, men, 60 to 80. And try to maintain it because it's 30 seconds and you get a rest afterwards. For the barbell back squat, you can go heavy on this if you want to, right? If that's been something that's been missing from your training, we found a way to mix in weightlifting with skill work. And so today might be, hey, you know what? Your legs are still aching you from box jump overs in the open workout. Take it easy on that one today. Work on technique. If you're someone who's been like, yeah, you know what? You guys haven't had barbell squatting outside of overhead squats recently. I really want to get my fix of that. Well, today's your day to go heavy if you want. We even will let you go from the rack. So keep that in mind. Challenge yourself. It should, of course, still be something that you're gonna be able to lift 5 of inside of a minute and be ready to go to the next thing. Like, we're not, and also keep in mind, logistics wise, you gotta do double unders or jump rope today. So you're not wearing lifters and you may not have time to grab a belt. So you're kind of threading that needle of a challenging weight on the back squat if you want that, but without any of your gear for the most part. Final note of this is just like, there are a couple of ways to log this one and be on the whiteboard depending on how detail oriented of a person you are. Right, like I said, it's kind of right now set up just so that you're just checking the box. You put the weight of your back squat and you don't really have a way to account for your double unders or your calories on the bike. But if you write down your calories and you write down your successful double under attempts, another way to log this, if you care, is obviously you're gonna wanna write a note that details the exact thing that you did, but you can also just take the average and say that that's what you did every minute. That's what I do because I like to have like kind of an accurate intensity score after each watt, but that's definitely, I know I'm in the minority on that. Questions, let us know, but thanks for bearing with us during the programming for these open weeks, and enjoy it.